What's up, guys? I'm DK Wrestler, and in today's video, we're going to be opening up packs of the Jurassic Park Funko Series 1 NFTs, so let's get right to it. Alrighty, today is another NFT drop. It's Jurassic Park, a lot of cool redeemables here, and let's show off exactly what those redeemables are before we open up the packs that we had gotten today. Alright, so the first redeemable we're going to be looking at is the Grail, 999 pieces with a 0.22% chance of obtaining, and that is Mosquito in Amber. And this is actually a pretty unique pop to make as a Grail because I feel like the hardcore fans of Jurassic Park are going to want this, but let's say if you're a casual person that only sees Jurassic Park once in a blue moon, then I feel like this isn't really necessary to buy in your collection or to really pay the aftermarket price to get. So if you do pull this, that's cool, but if you don't, you won't really be upset. And then we have the first of 4 legendaries here, which all legendaries will be limited to 1900 pieces with a 1.69% chance of obtaining, which the first one we have here is Dr. Alan Grant with Baby Dino. And I think this definitely makes sense. We've had a lot of Dr. Alan Grants, but this time it is with the Baby Dino at the beginning of the movie, I believe, which they did do a Baby Dino Funko Pop for San Diego Comic-Con this past year. So it's cool how you're kind of getting 2 for 1, and it's a cool version of Dr. Alan Grant. And then speaking of cool characters, we have ourselves Dr. Ian Malcolm with Flair. I mean, I feel like when it comes to Jurassic Park, you gotta add some sort of Dr. Ian Malcolm into the set. And you can't really see the Flair, but I assume it is in the hand that is behind the art form of the box there. Then we have ourselves Dr. Ellie Sattler, which is pretty cool because this is actually Dr. Ellie Sattler's first standalone Funko Pop, as I believe the only time you were able to obtain her in pop form is in that moments with the Triceratops. So that is really cool now that she has her own singular pop, and that is a part of the NFT set. And then the last legendary here, it is T-Rex with Banner, and I guess this is a pretty unique way to make a NFT pop, although I felt like maybe this could have possibly been the Grail because it's just another T-Rex pop. There's been obviously so many dinosaurs because that is the focus of Jurassic Park, of course. And last but not least, a pop that I knew had to happen when it came to this drop and when it was first rumored, and I actually got my prediction for this right. It is the royalty of Dr. Ian Malcolm Freddy Funko, or as I should say, Freddy Funko as Dr. Ian Malcolm in that, I guess they're going to call it sexy pose there, which will be limited to 2,550 pieces when you obtain all of the other cards that aren't Grails or Legendaries, which are uncommon, common, rare, and epics, even though I felt like I should have gotten the common and the uncommon flipped around for the exact order. But nonetheless, this definitely makes sense, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to really want to get this royalty pop. So here we go. We have 3 premium packs today, and just like the last video, I actually got all of these on the Atomic Hub website, so I did pay a little bit more, I guess, in Wax P than you would as terms to retail price, but nonetheless, I felt, you know what, I'm going to have my wallet take a break. I still have quite a bit of Wax P from the previous drops that I have done for Funko NFTs, so why not just buy the premium packs today once again, try our luck again to see if we can get a redeemable from Atomic Hub, in which hopefully this continues our streak, which I believe if we get a redeemable today, it will be a 4 video streak of NFT drops where we get the redeemable. So I think that is the record, is 4 or it's 5. I can't exactly remember, but as terms to the order, we'll go in the order that it's exactly in because the last card here is 2,274 out of, I believe it's 15,000 for premium. And then if you got the standards, they were limited to 45,000. So it wasn't an equal ratio as terms to the piece count. So let's start off with the 6,057 out of 15,000, and I'm going to make sure that the sound is on this time because the last time we did this, there wasn't sound, and I'm like, oh, did they take away sound? No, it's because of the fact that I forgot to take it off of mute. So let's open up this first pack. Really cool design in the background and the card. So let's see what the first possible card, or it's the redemption, or not redemption token, the redeem, or oh my god, I forgot the name of it. It'll pop up if it happens. Okay, Freddy Funko as Dr. Ian Malcolm, uncommon. a rare Dr. Alan Grant with Dino, an epic Dennis Nedry, a common Dr. Ellie Sattler, an uncommon Muldoon, a common John Hammond, a common Velociraptor, a common Dr. Ellie Sattler, which I believe we just got that one a couple cards ago, or at least maybe it was like a black and white version. Now we have a colored one. A uncommon Dr. Alan Grant with Dino, a common Tim Murphy, a common John Hammond, a common Muldoon, a rare Dr. Ian Malcolm, an uncommon Freddy Funko as Dr. Ian Malcolm, which was the first card I believe that kicked off, and what looks to be the last card that is behind here, or it could be maybe the last thing. And then there is the series coin. That was the name I was thinking of that for some reason I had a brain fart about. Let's see what we have here. It's an uncommon Dr. Alan Grant with Dino. So let's look at everything we had gotten, and there wasn't really too many good things. It's to be expected. You can't get a redeemable out of every pack, but we got uncommon, rare, epic, common, uncommon, 3 commons in a row, uncommon, 3 commons in a row, a rare, uncommon, and ending it off on an uncommon. A little bit of a dud, but nonetheless, we still have 2 packs to go here, which we will open up the 13,647 out of 15,000. Let's see if we possibly get a redeemable out of here. I still wish there was cool music added to this instead of just the regular sound, but let's reveal what we have here. An epic mosquito in amber, which that looks pretty cool. I mean, that would have been awesome if we got the Grail of all things. An uncommon Muldoon, a common Dilophosaurus. I'm surprised I even pronounced that. I'm pretty sure that was correctly. A common Dr. Ian Malcolm with Flair. There we go, baby. Legendary, and that means the streak continues. We got the T-Rex with Banner, and this is number 416 out of 1900. Really cool that we got a redeemable, especially in the second pack that we had opened up. Hopefully we do get some more redeemables, but ladies and gentlemen, T-Rex with Banner, let's go. Maybe my luck is continuing here with Atomic Hub. I might just buy packs from Atomic Hub from now on, because maybe my luck's starting to go on there instead of the packs when actually going into the drop. Next one we have is a common Dr. Alan Grant with Dino, a uncommon Dr. Ian Malcolm with Flair, another T-Rex with Banner. Let's go, baby. 2 redeemables in the same pack. It's the same pop, but nonetheless, pretty crazy, because lately we have been getting redeemables twice in one pack. So pretty crazy that we got, even though it is the same redeemable, we got 2 in one pack, and we still got quite a bit of cards to go if I'm not mistaken. A common Dr. Ellie Sattler, an uncommon Muldoon, a common John Hammond, a common Dr. Alan Grant, a common Muldoon, an uncommon Tim Murphy, and the possible last card behind here, or once again, like I mentioned, it could be the series coin. It could be even that 1-of-1 card that we've actually never gotten on this channel, which would be really cool to obtain, especially because this month technically marks 1 year since I began doing these Funko NFT videos, which I do enjoy. Lots of money, of course, going involved with this, but really enjoy it. And it is a common Dr. Ian Malcolm. What a banger of a pack. Part of the card that was a banger, especially, you guys can't really see because of the video in the bottom left corner, but in the order of what we got an epic, uncommon, 2 commons in a row before getting a legendary T-Rex with Banner. We got a common, an uncommon, and then another legendary T-Rex with Banner, common, uncommon, 3 commons in a row, uncommon, and then ending it off on a common. That was a way better pack that we had gotten instead of that first one that we had opened up. And we still have 1 more pack to go. The most limited pack out of the 3, number 2,274 out of 15,000. We already got 2 redeemables. We still have lots of opportunities here to possibly get more. Could we get any of the other legendaries? Could we possibly pull a Grail for what would be, I believe, the second time in channel history? Hopefully rightfully so, especially kind of capping off 1 year of doing Funko NFT videos. Let's open this right up. All right, let's see what that first card is of the very last pack. And it is a common Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, there we go. Legendary, baby, and it's Dr. Ellie Sattler. Let's go. We got ourselves something other than the T-Rex with banner. It is Dr. Ellie Sattler, which I feel, like I mentioned, because it is the first standalone Ellie Sattler, that it may be one of the most, it might even be the most expensive pop, I guess you can say, on the Atomic Hub website. I can't really determine that depending on when you're watching this, considering that as I'm recording this, it is the day of the drop, but as this gets released, it's the day after, so prices vary depending on when you're watching this. Then we got ourselves a common Dr. Ian Malcolm with flair, a rare Dr. Alan Grant, an uncommon Dr. Ian Malcolm, an uncommon John Hammond, an uncommon Dr. Ian Malcolm, an uncommon Tyrannosaurus Rex, a rare Dr. Alan Grant with Dino, which I feel like might be like the second or third time we've gotten this, an uncommon Dr. Alan Grant, an uncommon T-Rex with banner, which we already got 2 of those legendaries, so we don't have to worry about that, a common Dr. Ellie Sattler, a common I almost said Dr. John Hammond, but it's just John Hammond, a common Dr. Ian Malcolm with flair, and the last possible card behind here, like I keep mentioning, could be series coin, could be 1 of 1. Maybe we'll get a redeemable as the last card magic of this last pack, and it's a uncommon Dilophosaurus. Once again, let's open up and see what we had gotten here. We have a common, and then the second card we open up is a legendary Dr. Ellie Sattler, which was really cool to see. A total of 3 redeemables, which actually might be a record here on the channel of 3 redeemables pulled in one video. Common, rare, 3 or 4 uncommons in a row, a rare, 2 uncommons, 3 commons, and then ending it off on an uncommon. What a crazy, and I mean crazy, set of cards that we had opened up today. But let's view everything we would have obtained and how close we would have been as terms of the royalty set. All right, so of course we did not complete the royalty set. That basically is almost near impossible to do within the amount of packs that I usually open up, but we did get 3 legendaries, which I do believe is a record here on the channel of pulling in one video, and no Grail, of course, which you can collect by January 17th, 2024, right at the beginning of the year. But as terms of the set, we had completed 40% of the royalty set, with the commons being 15 out of 31, and I know there's definitely lots of duplicates of those commons, 12 out of 20 of the uncommons, 3 out of 16 of the rares, which I know there was a lot of those Dr. Alan Grants. Actually, you can see right there, it shows how many you got now, being 2. And then we have 2 out of 13 of the epics, being the Mosquito and Amber, and then the Dennis Nedry. But then as terms to the actual redeemables we have here, we did not get the Dr. Alan Grant with Dino, and we did not get the Dr. Ian Malcolm with Flair, and we did not get the Mosquito and Amber Grail, although that would have been cool to pull. But we did get the Dr. Ellie Sattler and 2 of the T-Rex with banners, which I can't complain. 3 redeemables in one video. Like I mentioned, it's a record, so I'm proud of what I pulled today. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video of me opening packs of the Jurassic Park Funko Series 1 NFTs, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you got any packs and if you pulled anything, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.